so fall fair issues. If there are any further issues, if there are any booths that have not been given proper attention, or if you have any questions, please come speak to me. And do this as soon as you can, because as a break, it might be a little bit more difficult. Secondly, if any one of you have ever been in JSA during this year, please meet me outside. We're going to be speaking to Mr. Martin about Fall Fair. It is absolutely imperative that all JSA members be there.
Also, I have the results from last year's Class Bear Week. We counted up people who did Gender Bender Days. So 8th graders, we had 54.5% class participation. 9th graders, 35.3%. 10th graders, 25.5%. 11th graders, 13.21%. And seniors, 46.3%. No, 8th graders. 8th graders have received 5 class spirit points, and so far 8th, 9th, and 12th graders are tied for first place. 10th and 11th graders, pick it up, guys.
Like it while it lasts.
All right, thank you.
Sophomores, I apologize, I'm very forgetful. There are PSAT study guide things, bobs, in room 3 for you to pick up. You can look at it over break. The PSAT is October 17th, so try to pick one up for me today. Thanks.
Grandparents and Friends of York Day is upon us. It will be Friday, October 12th, which is a B-Day. Your grandparents have all received invitations, or friends. If you still want to invite someone, it is not too late. Come see me. I have extra invites in my office. I'm right directly across from Mr. Herman's office in the advancement office. You will miss second period, and your grandparents or friends will attend third period with you. I'll give you a schedule the week you get back from fall break. If you want to be paired with a trustee or community member, you can also do that. I'm more than happy to match you up. So again, come see me. I'm Miss Scott Brown, and that's it.
For all 8th and 9th graders, if you are interested in hosting and you haven't had a chance to fill out a host form, please get one in the main office and give it to us before you go to break. We're going to be doing training for hosting when we come back. So 8th and 9th graders who want to host visiting students starting on October 15th. Thanks so much.
Congratulations on a successful first quarter. Grades and comments will be available next week. If you are new to the school, we will be sending those home. If you are returning, a veteran of York, so to speak, you know how to log into academic records and find your grades and comments. Check the blog for the announcement in the middle of next week. They should be up by Tuesday or Wednesday. What do we do with grades and comments once we have a look at them? Fall break is an excellent time to reflect on what it is that your teachers have written about you. They will describe your success, and they will describe areas in need of growth. And so Bruce Lee would tell you to extend your line. That means continue doing what is working. Take those areas of success and extend them further. What would the Oracle at Delphi or Howard Gardner tell you to do with areas of growth? Think about where you can improve. Think about yourself as a learner. Think about your learning style. Know thyself. And come back that first week. Check in with the teacher during tutorial and say, you said here that I should be focusing on this. Let's talk about that a little bit further, and I'd like to improve for second quarter. We wish you a really happy break and a successful second quarter as well. Thanks.
The students who will be attending the Student Day tomorrow morning at Sunset Center, I've said to be at 8:45 at Sunset Center. You can be there as late as 9 o'clock. So if you need an extra couple minutes to get there, that's fine. So 9 o'clock, unless you're introducing one of the authors on Thursday morning, then 8:45 still. Thank you to the many of you who will be volunteering on the weekend public event. Please make sure you've checked your email yesterday or today to see the complete schedule of all the authors that you're introducing and the details about where you need to be when. Please read that carefully. I have a couple service opportunities I want to remind you of that I've announced before. One is the Castle of the Dead, which is an end of October event, and they have already had their volunteer meeting, but I'm sure they'd be happy to have, they'd be very excited to have some York students volunteering. It's at the last of October, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's evening times. You don't have to volunteer for all of them if you can do it 1 or 2 days. I'll put the sign-up volunteer form on the bulletin board next to the flyer that's about it. Last thing, during break, the second announcement was the Carmel Art and Film Festival, October 10th to the 14th. They're still looking for volunteers, and they need their sign-ups now. They're also offering free tickets to students if you'd like to attend the Carmel Art and Film Festival. Okay, during break, if you are in the 9th, 10th, or 11th grade, you need to figure out what you want to do this year for service learning. Think about that, think about what interests you, and hopefully have something in mind when you come back, or you may be able to do something during the break. Those of you who are currently in the 10th, 11th, or 12th grade who have not completed the demonstration step of service learning, be prepared to share that in PATH in October. And students who are currently in grades 10, 11, and a couple of 12th graders, if you still haven't completed the reflection questions in Naviance about last year's service learning project, do it now, tonight. Send an email to me if you have questions or you need help. Thank you.
About MUN, there will be an October 2nd event hosted by the United Nations Association of Monterey. They're going to be having a guest speaker at NIS. So if any of you guys are interested who are in MUN about attending the event and then meeting up afterwards for a snack, please come talk to me and check your emails as I have more information about that. Also, if you are not in MUN but you're still interested in coming to the event, please just come talk to me for more information. Also, for those who are attending the Stanford conference, please do check your emails over the break as I will be sending you more updates about the conference preparation process. Thank you.
So when a York student sees this number, we can't help but get excited, right? It's 100%, best you can do, perfect. And 100% participation is what we look for in the York Annual Fund. The money goes to supporting campus improvements, arts and athletics, and financial aid. Will all of the faculty and staff please rise? And I'd like to ask all my students to help me in thanking them because for the 6th year in a row, they have, along with the Board of Trustees, achieved 100% participation in the annual fund. So thank you.
Ellie started a few years ago, and it's baby hat making for the Natividad Hospital. They're really easy to make, and you get an hour for every hat that you make. And since fall break is coming up, you'll have plenty of time. I was going to have a little how-to session during lunch, but I realized I have a bio lab that we'll probably go over. So if you come talk to me and give me your email, I can send you a tutorial and give you more information. So please consider making them. And I'm going to post a link on the Key Club wall on Facebook so that you guys can see how to make them. And yeah, you'll get so many hours. I made like 50 this summer. So yeah, and so on F Day, which is the day we come back for break, we're going to be having a Key Club meeting and we'll be making the baby hats. So please, everybody come to the Key Club meeting. Try to remember. Thank you.
So yesterday was the National Register to Vote Day. So if you were one of the people who, when Jeff Taylor asked if you are 18 by the next election and haven't registered to vote, I have forms, and the money for it goes, or if you sign up using these forms, the money for it goes to my organization. So thank you.
There's a robotics club meeting today at lunch in the physics lab.
Everyone who's going on the camping supplies like tents or sleeping bags, you should bring them to Mr. Fink's room at lunch or anytime you can, and be at the vans by 3. Thanks.
Okay, so yesterday we had a cross-country race, and yeah, boys won, right?
Yeah, actually, a lot of people won. So, it was really good. This guy got first place. For the boys. Roland got second place. And Brendan Martin got third place. For the girls, Kelly got first place. And then Tuan got second place.
You guys didn't know that because you didn't come, so everyone needs to come next time. There we go.
So if you see any of your stuff, there's a lot more. Come get your stuff. Yeah. Okay.